Thank you for joining me for 3 minutes of Bible. Please have a look at my other videos, share them with your friends, and remember to like and subscribe. Today's verse is Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 3. Nations will come to your light and kings to the brightness of your dawn. This verse is about the people of God. Yeah, there really is something about you, the people of God, that's like a light attracting the nations. It's as if the people of God are a beacon of hope to the world. Not only the people of the nations are attracted, but even the kings are attracted to the brightness of the people of God, who, of course, we now think of as the church. Think about this with me and take the thoughts on in your prayers. When we think about the people of God, we include all those who've put their trust in God for salvation, to live a life under his leadership. These people are to live lives that will be attractive to others because they are lives lived by God's standards, by God's way for living. It's easy to recognize when it's someone else who's living a life set apart from the world's standard, set apart for the glory of God. But today, would you think about your own life? Try not to be harshly critical of yourself. And if you are seeing failings, then ask God for his strength and for his help. But rather today, would you rejoice in what the Lord our God has done for you? Out of his love, offering a rescue plan to wholesome living now and forevermore, offering that for you and for all who will trust in him. Rejoice in that. And as we celebrate what God has done, well, we become a light to the nations. We're to do this individually, and we're to do this together as a church. Imagine the noise of a celebration, the laughter, the music, the singing, and how that is attractive to others who come nearby. They want to know what's going on, what's being celebrated, because those at the party are having a good time. They're living well. That's how it should be with Christians. Our celebration of Jesus should be attractive to the world. Please don't just think about what you're doing on a Sunday morning. Rather, it's the whole of your life, particularly when you're interacting with the rest of the world, that should be attractive. Now, I don't get called attractive very often, certainly not for my looks, but I really hope and pray that the life I live out of my faith is attractive, that others will want to come closer and see what's making me the person that I am. And hopefully they know me as a person of joy and of celebration in all circumstances. I have known people attracted to God through the witness of the way I live, as well as through the words that I teach. But what about you, and what about you today? How about living by God's standards more and more in the light of his love so that you become a light that's attractive to others? Thank you for joining me, and do stop and pray about living as a light to the nations. God bless.